Ladies and gentlemen, permit me once again to speak to you on the things that concerns Africa. But before I start, I would want the president of Rwanda, who is Paul Kagame, to be very careful this time. I am speaking to you from Nigeria. I am not living in abroad right now. I've been in abroad. I've been to Rwanda. I've been to Kenya. I've been to Uganda. I've been to Tanzania. I have been to what is the name of this country? Near Kenya. I've been to these African countries, but I want you to understand this. Bear in mind this. Do not go away, because I'm going to tell you what is going to happen to you in the nearest future. But before then, why is Africa suffering? Why is Africa being manipulated? Africa is said to have had their independence. St. Kitts are the people now that are still colonized. Kitts and I think Principate. That I think so. That is the two countries, or there are about 4 countries that is colonized now. But what is happening to Africa? Where is the problem of Africa coming from? Let me tell you vividly. Africa is having their problem from Europe, from America, from United Kingdom. Bear this in mind. They are the people that is on developing this country, this continent of Africa. And we have come to understand the exactitude of how these people are enslaving us. They are enslaving us because of our natural resources. That is why any of our African leader who comes up to say we are going to make Africa great, they will assassinate him. Let's go to the number 1. What of Thomas Sankara? Thomas Isidore Sankara. What happened to him? When Isidore Sankara was able to come up with good things for Africa, to make Africa great, what happened? They assassinated him. Yes. They assassinated him. Still, Africans do not think by then they are living in primitivity. But now I believe Africans have come to their normal senses. What of John Pombe Magufuli? That was around 2020. That is 2020. John Magufuli died. What made John Magufuli die? Who assassinated this man? Because I was in Kenya. When John Pombe Magufuli visited Kenya, after visiting Kenya, John Pombe Magufuli died. What happened to him? John Pombe Magufuli, let me tell you, is a man who rejected the coronavirus, the vaccine. He rejected it. And the Western countries was against him. He rejected it, that he shouldn't come into Tanzania. Tanzania, he is the president of Tanzania as of 2020, before the woman who is now the president of Tanzania. I was in Kenya. I knew when he visited Kenya. What happened? What happened? His death was not normal. He was assassinated. I want you to understand this. Why I am telling you that the West don't want Africa to develop. Okay, I am coming. I want you to pay good attention to me. Pay good attention. What of Muammar Gaddafi we know of Libya? What killed him? Muammar Gaddafi came up. He want to unite Africa, to make Africa great, by making one indivisible continent for Africa, by creating what is called eco-currency, to leave dollars and leave euros and leave other of them. What happened to Muammar Gaddafi? Muammar Gaddafi was turned against the Libyans. The Libyans turned against him. The white, the West turned against him through his people. And Muammar Gaddafi now was assassinated. You can see that it's just on a broad daylight. What is happening to Libya now? Libya now is ransacked. Libya is insecure. Libya doesn't have even government. Why? Because the West have destroyed the country. Now Libya is a place where all manner of gun rustling is there, where all manner of killing is there. Every soldier in Libya now is building a cage. Every soldier in Libya is building a prison where they put people and demand for ransom. This is the country that is being paid very well. Why? Because they don't want Africa to develop, because they are eating Libya raw. The money that Libya is being owed by the West cannot be paid because they have assassinated the man who knows the nook and crannies of this money. Let us go to Patrice Emery Lumumba. What happened to him? He wanted to turn Africa to a modern state. What happened? They assassinated him. What of the former president of Ghana? What happened? He wanted to unite Africa to become one indivisible Africa. What happened? They removed him from power. Let us go to Mandela. Mandela is fighting for the freedom of the South Africa and the Africans. What happened to him? He was in jail for 40 years. What after the age to 40 years, what can a man be able to hand over? Nothing. He has spent all his life in prison. Because the West will turn against you through your people. What am I saying? I want Africans to understand the implications of turning you against your brothers, against your sisters that want to develop Africa. Now let us go to what happened in Rwanda. I think that was 1991 or thereabout. Rwanda genocide. Millions and thousands of people were assassinated, was killed. What happened? Where did it come from? From the West. They will ignite problems and furnish you people with firearms to destroy your people. Now, there is a man called Ibrahim Traoré, the youngest African leader in the African continent. What is going on now? They are now turning his people against him, but that can never be done because we have left the 90s. We are now in the 21st century. It can never happen. As I am speaking to you from Africa, I want Africans to understand, and I believe Africans have understood. Like Professor P.L.O. Lumumba, Professor P.L.O. Lumumba, Michael said that Africa must rise up to defend itself. Africans have risen to defend themselves. May anything never happen to Ibrahim Traoré. Go to Burkina Faso and see what is going on. In the country, it was reportedly that all 1960 to this time, the kilometers of road was only 5,000 kilometers of road in that country. But today, Ibrahim Traoré is building that road for 1 year. Something they cannot be able to do in 60-something years after independence. Do not mind my pictures. I want you to understand what is going on. Let nothing make an African to turn against anybody. Ibrahim Traoré have survived 18 attacks. He is still living. May Africans arise and fight for them. As for me, if Ibrahim Traoré will need any help in their country to fight for them, if not my brothers and my colleagues, I am ready to devote to fight for this African country to survive. Now, finally, the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, be very careful. The West is coming for you. Be very careful because you are transforming the state to a modern state. Go to Uganda now. Go to Rwanda now. Kigali. When I landed in Kigali, I saw how Kigali is. Upon the destruction, wanton destruction of the country in 1991, thereabout, during Rwanda genocide. Upon the destruction, Kigali is now one of the best cities in Africa. They are coming for you because they don't want Africa to develop. Rwandan president, you need to be very careful. I want you to continue following me. This is my first time of showing my face this month. I want everyone who is under the sound of my voice to understand what I am saying. Africa must be great again. We are not the children of the lesser God, but we are the children of the God who created heaven and earth. And we cannot subject ourselves as the children of lesser God. No matter what the West can say, these people must leave us and leave our land. There will be no more neo-colonization if we can't stand up as Africans to fight for ourselves. My name is Ambassador Single Edwin. God bless you and bless you really good.